Welcome to VueThru's demonstration videos. In this video, we will show you how to print and use a pitch test to calibrate your printer for SuperFlip. The purpose of a SuperFlip pitch test is to provide the line screen LPI number for the SuperFlip software. The line screen LPI number is often blamed for lenticular printing errors, which usually is the result of not following the correct lenticular interlacing steps or following the correct printing procedures. On each package of lenticular lens purchased from VueThru, there is a label showing the estimated LPI for inkjet printers and dye-sub thermal printers. Before creating a pitch test of your own, we suggest that you jump ahead and follow the instructions for the cat and mouse bonus flip project. Make sure you follow the interlace and printing instructions. If your printed cat and mouse 2-image flip lenticular works correctly, you will not need to create your own pitch test. We do not mean to discount the value of knowing how to find your own LPI number, but we realize your time is valuable and that most new printers purchased today are fairly consistent. Unless you need to know how to create a pitch test, this knowledge may not be important to you. We realize from customer feedback a pitch test can be a frustrating experience. If you need to make slight adjustments, move the LPI number up or down and make sure that you follow the correct interlace and printing instructions and print again. If after a couple of attempts your printed cat and mouse 2-image flip does not work correctly, follow the instructions to create your own pitch test. Know that the LPI number can change if you switch paper type, printer model, printer brand, or a combination of paper and printer. If you plan on making any of these changes, create a new pitch test. With each purchase, VueThru provides a pitch test example with instructions to show what you should look for when working with your own pitch test. On the top left-hand side, there is a 2x3 piece of lens attached to show the lines transitioning from a solid black column to a solid off-white over the full height of the lens. On the top right-hand side is a pitch that is intentionally done incorrectly. You will notice that there is an inch section of black followed by an inch of white across all 4 columns. On the back side of the pitch test example is a 2x3 piece of lens provided for you to do this yourself on the bottom portion of the example. VueThru also provides a 5.5 by 8.5 printed pitch test that is similar to the pitch test you would print out under the Utilities tab, Print Line Test feature in SuperFlip. Turn the provided SuperFlip pitch test so that you will see 11 half-inch wide columns with pitch values ranging from 39.9 to 40 LPI. Each column is different and is represented by a different numbered value on the left side of the column. The provided pitch test is printed with the Just Doublet radio button selected. Just Doublet is used when working with a 2-image flip. Open the SuperFlip program, select Utilities and click on Print Line Screen Test. In the pitch test box, enter in the starting lines per inch at 39.9, select a print accuracy of 0.01 LPI, and change the test strip options to Just Doublet. When finished, select Print. Select your printer and go to Properties. Under Media, choose Other Photo Papers, and under Quality Settings, select Best. Click on Layout to select your orientation to Portrait, and then click OK. Before you click on OK to print, make sure you have loaded HP Advanced Photo Paper or other photo paper into your printer. It is important to use the same settings and photo paper for both your pitch test and interlaced photos. The image should take a while to print. If the image comes out instantly, then recheck your settings. To start, use the same size lens that you will be using on your lenticular project. Place the lens on a flat surface with the groove side up on top of your pitch test that was printed using your printer. Starting with the lenticular lens at an angle, lift and curl back the front edge of the lens to apply pressure. flattening out the bottom portion of the lens. You will notice the zebra bands widen as you slowly pull the lens parallel with the bottom of the pitch test. Find the column that fills the entire height a solid black, which flips into a solid off-white. Use a rocking motion to move your body in and out over the pitch test to ensure the columns have a proper flip. Make slight adjustments as necessary. Do not worry about the horizontal bandings or blocks that occurred during the transition. This will be worked out in the SuperFlip processing of your interlaced image. With this example of the 5x7 lens, several of these pitch numbers would work with this particular size, starting from 39.91 through 39.99, which is printed on HP Advanced photo paper. Following directions is critical. Your printed pitch test should have the same look as the pitch test that was provided with your lens order. If you look closely, the pitch test should consist of white spaces in between the black lines. Make sure your printed pitch test has these white spaces after printing. If not, go back and follow the instructions closely to print another pitch test. If your pitch test prints out differently than the provided pitch test or does not align properly with the lenticular lens, go back and double check that you have entered in the correct settings for the print line screen test and properly followed the printing procedures.